you doing?
I think we should start over. Stop that. Oh, hi. So we got our v-berth cleared out, and we thought, what the heck? Let's see if the windlass works, right? We hooked the battery up down here when we didn't have access to this up here. Couldn't get the windlass to work. So when this is cleared out, we actually have access to this. Hooked it back up, still doesn't work. But I did discover that I got a little control box and an isolation switch here. So I'm going to take this off and see what it looks like in here. Really cool.
I'm admiring all the things we've gotten done.
You're admiring all the things we've gotten done. Yeah, this is the done door. The done door.
As opposed to the undone.
The undone wall. The wish it was done wall and the done door. Looks like there's a fuse thing here. Huh. It looks to me like that fuse is pretty much toast. Here's the problem. I don't know what it is, but even with my glasses on, I can't read the flipping fuse. So here's a Tech Tip Tuesday tip for you. Take your iPhone out, put the camera on, and focus on it. And this one says 25 amp, 32 volt, 313. So 25 amp fuse. We'll have to go to the auto parts store and see if we can find one. Found some fuses at the auto parts store. Back in the handy dandy fuse holder. Power it up. Now we need to step on the thing upstairs and see if it fires up. So who wants to go up there and do that, and who wants to be down here to ready to yank the battery cable off if it starts to go fizz fizz and flames come out of it?
I'll go upstairs.
Mom, Mommy, can we go play with that doggy?
You can go play with that doggy.
He's cute.
He's a cute doggy, isn't it?
Are we ready?
Okay.
All right, see what happens. Nothing?
I'm not sure I'm pushing.
Should be. Hang on, let me turn this back up. Try that. Nothing?
It won't. It's not like it's moving. Like it doesn't click. It doesn't anything. I don't know what it's supposed to do.
Right? It's supposed to turn on the windlass.
Like it doesn't pop or.
Go clicky clicky?
No.
No clicky clicky?
No clicky clicky.
I am guessing right now because I haven't looked at the schematic for this windlass and how it all works. I'm just going to check some voltages at a couple places and see what's happening. So the first thing, I just wanted to make sure my battery actually works. So I got 12.45 volts here, which is a little low for this battery. Probably need to be getting charged up pretty soon. So now I want to see if I'm actually getting a voltage anywhere else. Like I'm not getting anything to that side of the solenoid. I'm not getting anything to this side. So up is off. This is on. And I only have 9 volts right there and 12.45 here. Boy, is this cable that bad? Alright, it's got a really crappy connection right there. There we go. 12.45 to there. From here to here, I should have 12.45. is not kicked on because I got 0. So this solenoid needs to kick right here in order to turn on the windlass. We bypass that solenoid by jumping across it. I need one of those battery cables that we pulled out. This is why I don't throw anything away. Alright, I'm going to jump across the solenoid and see what happens. You ready for an explosion?
No.
Just kidding. Nothing. Hey, woohoo! So now we need to see if it's turning up there. So this right here is our solenoid. And what I did was I jumped from this lug to this lug over here, which essentially bypasses the solenoid out of the system and will send the current to wherever the current is supposed to go. Normally the foot pedal switch is probably hooked to these two guys, and when you push the foot pedal switch up on top, it connects and causes the solenoid to kick, which turns it on and allows the power to go through it to the windlass motor. Okay, here we go.
It's turning. Yay! Oh my heck, I'm so excited.
That's a good thing, but it only turns one direction, so I'm not sure how that works for us. But the solenoid is either bad, or it's more likely our foot pedal switch is bad because it's not turning on the solenoid, so sending the signal to the solenoid to kick over. But hey, at least the motor works and the windlass turns. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. I think that switch is toast. Step on it just without the rubber. Does it move up and down at all?
It doesn't. I can pull it up, but it stays down.
The switch, I think, is toast. So it's just bedded down probably with 5200. So we'll get that sucker out and then we'll know what to go look for. Say that switch is probably toast. Well, we already know it's toast. We tested it, but that is definitely toast. Now that I have jumpered the wires together right there and they ring, continuity, I'm going to test where those wires connect to the solenoid and see if they ring continuity right now. I believe these are the two wires, so they ring. So that's the same thing as if my switch was activated. So now if I hook my battery cable back up, I should be able to tell if that solenoid actually works or not. Because if I click the battery cable on, the switch is activated. It should activate the solenoid, which should turn on the windlass. So let's see if that works. Shall we try it? It works! My wife is so finicky around electricity. So I know the solenoid works. I know this whole setup works. And we now know that our foot pedal switch sucks and it's bad. So we can replace that foot pedal switch. And away we go with a windlass that works. Although it may need to be rebuilt in the gears, I don't know. We'll see. But at least it turns right now. So that's it for today's Tech Tip Tuesday with Todd. Hopefully these things really help you out like they help us out, because we have to figure this crap out before we do it in the video anyway. So we know what to tell you is right, and I just think this will go in the blooper reel too. I don't know.
The cutting room floor!
No, in all fairness, today's Tech Tip Tuesday with Todd, I hope you appreciated that. And like our video, give it a thumbs up. consider subscribing, and if you really feel like you would like to, consider becoming a patron and help us out that way too. Thank you. Have a good day. We'll see you later.